We're going to go ahead and start in terms of the informational portion before the official board meeting relative to finances. And at this moment in time, I'm just going to turn it over to Mr. Mercer.
We need to
Dr.
first
Clendenin.
elect a president
That's
and a
right.
secretary.
So for part of the finance of the corporation, we have to have a separate president and secretary for the financial portion of our business. So, ladies and gentlemen, what's your pleasure? Last year it was myself and Mr. Wirtz as secretary. It's been nominated for Mr. Mashmeyer.
Any further?
Any further nominees? Hearing none, nominations are closed. All in favor signify by sign of aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? You may take over this portion of the meeting, sir.
Oh, yeah, the finance portion.
The finance portion of the meeting, you may take over.
All right, well, then I'm going to turn this on. Yes. I think it's on. All right, and then, so we also need to elect a a secretary for the finance board. It's currently Mr. Wirtz. So I accept a nomination for secretary of the finance board.
Nominate Mrs. Ott.
All right, it's been nominated. Mrs. Ott, are there any other nominations? Hearing none, nominations are closed. All those in favor of Mrs. Ott as the finance board secretary signify by sign of aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Do we do the finance report now?
Absolutely.
All right,
Thank
good.
you. What I've provided for you is a historical record of kind of where we've been relative to interest earned from 2010 to 2014. Just of significant note, in 2010, you'll see we generated about $130,000 in interest. And tracking through 2012, 13, and 14, you can see where the trajectory of those investments has gone. That's pretty indicative across the market. One thing I would point out in 14, we did go up a little bit in interest. The thing that I would point out, when we made that transition to Main Source Bank, we did so partly because they waived virtually all of our fees. So the couple $1,000s there is supplemented by another $25,000 in fee savings across the board. So this is kind of our snapshot, and each year I show you kind of where we're at and where we're going. Not real exciting. I will tell you that we're at 30 basis points for 2015, which is down from where we are this year. We started at 40 basis points. The floor is 25, and Main Source bumped it to 30, and that's about where we're at. So at any rate, be happy to answer any questions. Otherwise, that brings me to the conclusion of what we have to do this evening. Very good. Thank you.
How do we normally?
We'll suspend until 7
Yep.
o'clock.
Okay, then I'm going to close the finance review board meeting, and we'll reopen at 7 o'clock. Are we going to do the oath of office then, or
We're going to do it right before. Actually, you want to do it now? Why don't we do it? We'll do it right now.
Why don't we do that before we close the meeting? We'll go ahead and do the oath of office. Yeah.
I'm going to give you two copies of your oaths. I'd ask that you each sign both and give them back to me at some point in time.
Okay.
File them with the clerk and keep them in a good place. Okay. You do not have to repeat after me. Just say that you will after I get that administering the oath. Please raise your right hand. You and each of you solemnly swear or affirm that you will support the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of Indiana, the laws of the United States and the state of Indiana, and will faithfully execute the duties of my office as a member of this governing body, so help me God.
I will.
Congratulations, Sean. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome back, gentlemen. All right, so at this point, we're going to suspend the meeting until 7 o'clock, and then we'll reopen it for our regular business meeting.